back to the You Like That podcast. The return of the couch. The boys are fucking back on the couch.
I remember my bit.
You remembered your bit. That's always good. Guys, we're back on the couch, and the only way that this was able to be possible to happen, Jack had to move into my house.
Never question my commitment to this show.
The commitment is through the roof.
Moved my entire fucking life into this house to do this show, and also to cure my depression, but mostly for this show. One thing at
a time. So we're back here on the couch finally. It's been 4 weeks, 5 weeks.
It's been longer. It's been like 6 or 7 weeks.
Yeah, it's been like, a fucking long one.
It's felt like the longest time in the world, but also not that long.
Yeah.
Like, I remember when it was like 30 cases, and we were like, oh, you know, it might be a week or so. Today was 319. So,
yeah, fucking,
you know.
Straight into that one, eh?
New South Wales, not going great.
No,
not
at
going
all.
the best.
Not fucking
This will be a time capsule episode as well.
It will be.
You'll
it will be.
Yeah.
A great one to look back on. Anyway, guys, we're back here again. We're on the couch, so the show is going back to somewhat of a normality.
Well, yeah.
We're
in
back
terms
here.
of being on the couch,
yes.
But movie-wise,
movies we're getting really fucked in the ass with here on this one. So,
full disclosure, we watched 2 movies for this episode.
Yeah.
We're not going to talk about it much. It'll mostly just be talking shit and
yeah,
questions and
we've
stuff.
got notes on both, and we'll talk a little bit about it there. But you know, we'll jump in. Realistically, this week was supposed to be the Suicide Squad. And it's so saddening because it is getting the highest praise.
I've heard it's quite good.
Everywhere, critics and audience. It's above 90% on both in Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, we had full faith in James Gunn.
Yeah.
I mean, he's the fucking king. So I'm just happy it's good. I'm so
yeah.
happy it's good. Like, I know I can't see it, but I'm so happy it's good.
But it fuels you now to go, as soon as that hits fucking DVD,
we're on it. Yeah.
Straight into it, and then we'll bring an episode on that one. Fucking hopefully. AJ's still going on for his Scarlet drinks as well.
Not gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen.
And Brooke said get drunk and then a 3-way.
I'll do the first bit.
Yeah, just take it easy. Alright.
Struggling to stay awake now.
It's been a long fucking day. But yes, we're gonna be talking about 2 movies today. We're gonna be looking at Spree, the 2020 hand camera, social media, Joe Keery-led movie. Then we're also going to be looking at Becky. Becky's a 2020 Lulu Wilson, Kevin James,
which was
violent Home Alone.
Yeah, it was originally on the board last year, but something better came out. I don't remember what it was.
It got kind of cancelled on cinematic release. Yeah. But then I think something else took its place, and then it just...
Yeah, I think we just replaced it anyway with something better.
Something came out and got pushed back, and we're like... We'll do that one instead because fucking A. Let's talk about a bit of news for the week though, and a quick little mention as well. This is our 100th episode, including the main show and You Like That Extra.
There you go.
So you combine those 2 together. This is episode 100.
That's big.
It's big.
It's fitting that we're streaming then.
It's fucking huge. Obviously we're gonna go all out on our actual main show 100th episode.
Yeah.
Hopefully that comes in. Everything's a bit more normal in the fucking world. And we can do something a bit more extravagant for it, but hey, we'll take it and see how we go.
We'll watch Venom again.
Yeah, Gemma's the same. I can't even tell you how upset I am. I can't see the Suicide Squad and Free Guy in the cinema. Fuck COVID right off now, thanks.
Yeah, Free Guy.
Free Guy's apparently gotten a little bit of good rating too.
Really?
Some places.
That surprises me.
Some places.
But yeah,
not great.
They got that big. It must have cost them $20 million. That little Korg and Deadpool react to the trailer.
Yeah, I'm sure.
So marketing alone, just that video alone would have been billions of dollars, and now Australia's just like, sorry.
Yeah, you guys can't watch it.
The big market's gone again, sorry.
Yeah. So yeah, 100 episodes of the both shows is really fucking cool though.
Yeah, that's mad.
I'm gonna start off with a little bit of news for the week.
Let's do it.
Not much, just a couple little highlights to discuss about. Big one, Scarlett Johansson, bit of a lawsuit against Disney.
Yeah.
For fucking the release of Black Widow.
Yeah, and Disney's tactic was to release her salary to try and get the public against her because they said, oh, she already earned $20 million.
Yeah.
And look, she's asking for more. No, she's asking for what she was told she was going to be paid.
Which is what?
She is asking to be paid for the work that she did.
And it was what, 50 million?
I'm
pretty sure 50 million was the number that was supposed to be.
Like that. But either way, it's just like she did press and promo and
yeah,
and you know she signed a release for a movie to come out. Yes, it's not Disney's fault the pandemic happened, but it is Disney's fault that they didn't make a new contract with the streaming stuff.
Yeah.
They just went, yeah, this is happening.
Yeah, we'll just
it's
see
what
what
happened with
happens,
HBO Max last year, and now Chris Nolan doesn't work with Warner anymore.
Yeah.
Which is huge. And fucking hell, if this is happening to Scarlett Johansson, the biggest star on the planet, what is happening to all the upcoming actors?
Yeah.
What's happening to the sound guy? What's happening to the guy who goes and gets coffee? You know, like, it's a worrying precedent. It sets a very worrying precedent for the industry.
Yeah.
As a whole, Disney own everything. This is a problem.
Yeah.
So hopefully Scarlett wins.
Hopefully she gets something.
Hopefully Scarlett wins, so
right.
A, she gets what she's deserved, and B.
Yeah, it's like, well, realistically, yeah, you get a good little kitty, don't you? At the end of the day.
Yes.
Is it greed? Is it not? I mean, yeah, it's just. I guess it's just principle. You just get what you're told you.
Exactly. It doesn't matter what the number is.
Yeah.
If you work at McDonald's and they rip you off for $12, and you were there at the McFlurry machine, you should get paid for working the McFlurry. You know, it's just work. It's them doing their job.
You know, when the McFlurry machine is working,
which is rare.
Very rare. No, I'm not thinking they're pocketing much to begin with. Anyway, we've also got Clerks 3 is finally in production as well.
Yeah.
Kevin Smith.
He's been talking about it for a while.
A long time that this movie was supposed to be coming. Obviously, it was a lot of not on the same page with certain people in the originals. Mending those friendships, getting that back together and working on a script. There was a time when I was listening to his podcast and it was just like every week was like, I just rewrote the script again. And then a week after, I rewrote the script again. And it was just constantly him rewriting and getting new and new shit for it. And it looks like it's all set now. It's now beginning production. We've got all the big names back. Everyone's coming back.
Everyone's back.
Among whatever new names we're going to get in it as well. But anyone who is a Kevin Smith fan is just going to... I think it doesn't matter if you like Kevin Smith, this movie's going to appeal to you.
Yeah, of course.
Insanely. It's the same when Jay and Silent Bob Strike reboot came out.
Yeah.
And the only people that liked that were the people that saw the original.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it's just a niche, culty following. You know, Kevin Smith is not massive, but he's kind of massive. Netflix just brought him on to write He-Man.
Yeah.
And do that new...
He's kind of massive for his podcast first now. Nowadays, like Smodcast was one of the first podcasts ever. And he's just a guy that fucking loves pop culture.
Yeah.
He's like a shameless nerd. That first Clerks movie is fantastic. Like, such a great movie.
The second one I always watch first.
I saw the second one first too.
The first Clerks, I only watched... me and Brooke maybe only watched it maybe 2-3 years ago, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe even sooner. I don't even remember.
It's very quaint, but it's very real. It's got a lot of heart to it.
Yeah, 100%. But the second one is just so quotable and everything. So, very excited for Clerks 3 to be coming. Now, we've got another Venom trailer as well.
We did.
And
the second one.
So you've seen it?
I have.
Yep.
I have.
How does this make you feel? Does this change you in any sort of way?
No, unfortunately. No.
Fuck.
No.
I was hoping this one had a bit of promise.
Sony saw the criticism of the first trailer and went, there's not enough carnage.
Yep.
So then they showed a lot of carnage in this one.
Yep.
He looks good. He looks really fucking good.
Does look really fucking good.
There's a scene, he's in a smaller room and he's putting his tongue down the cop's throat. And the lighting and that, he looks fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
And I really like the design. I just hope we see it. I hope we see it.
Yeah, I like this trailer a lot more. Obviously, I've always been the Venom fan, even from the first one. You try to sway me away from it, but
I
still like the movie. It's still a great movie, and I'm still very, very excited for this one. Seeing a lot more of Carnage was amazing to see in this. It just looked really good. I thought maybe Venom's voice was a little bit more clearer. It's still very not, understandable, but it felt a lot more clearer.
It's better.
Yeah, like they kind of went back to the booth and went, hey, just a little less raspy.
I like, I know, like, Carnage is the selling point.
Yeah.
But I hope there's a lot of Woody Harrelson, because there's that, like, the scene in the church and he's swaggering around and he's, like, power mad.
Yeah.
And he feels like he's untouchable. And I just fucking love Woody Harrelson so much.
Yeah.
Like,
He is.
I don't know. Everyone was like, "Hey, why did they cast him?" But in Australia, you're just like, "Yeah, he's like a little unhinged, and seems like he loves having carnage within him."
Yeah, he. The one thing I know, I watched someone put this out there, and they made a connection between. There's a scene where it's very close up of Woody Harrelson as he's turning into Carnage.
Yeah.
And you see his whole body morph into Carnage.
Yeah.
Opposed to Eddie Brock and Venom, which just sort of goes around Eddie Brock.
Yeah, you just assume Venom's like in the small of his back and then comes up and around or something.
So what this person I saw talk about was saying that that Venom and Eddie are two separates.
Yeah.
Because Venom is so caught up on wanting to be with Spider-Man and the black suit.
Yeah.
And be a part of Spider-Man.
Yeah.
So they're not a perfect match where he wants to be. They want to be the same, opposed to Carnage and Cletus Cassidy, where they want to be the same person.
They want to just kill and cause
havoc.
Yeah.
So he's like, that's the difference when Venom says we are Venom, but Carnage says I am Carnage.
Yeah, right.
Because it's like they're just one person because they want the same thing.
Yeah, and you see a bit of that in that first trailer with the odd couple stuff where Venom's making breakfast. Ha ha, that's funny. Yeah, it's like really odd couple, and you're still like, we don't know how long it's been in the world of Venom between the first one and this one. It seems like it's pretty recent, like because Venom, fucking Eddie Brock visits Woody Harrelson at the end of Venom.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're still like fighting it out, and they still don't really work well together and stuff.
Yeah.
Venom still like yells at Eddie for not wanting to be Venom or whatever.
Yeah, and Venom's still a bit of a bitch.
Yeah, but like
you see in that one, he's just like, oh no shit, that's a red one.
Alyssa sent that to me today.
It was.
Like,
I love that.
One.
I love that because it just shows you that it brings it back that Venom he's not the strongest in any aspect of the symbiote.
Well, yeah, he said in the first one he was like bullied on his.
He's like, I'm the fucking dud.
He's the runt.
I'm the Millhouse of my fucking planet, basically. He's the Millhouse symbiote. But no, I'm very hopeful for this. You know, it feels like this feels like it's more going to be something that you're not going to change your mind until you see it in the cinema.
Absolutely, but yeah, I'm definitely going to see it release day. Yeah. Because of two words, Andy Serkis.
Exactly right, and that's what's going to bring it.
Oh.
It's Andy Serkis, and there's one guy that can try to bring a bit more creativeness and just a bit more like
someone who understands motion capture and
that as well.
Looks good
and can say, hey, no, I know you need it. Like this needs to all be like CGI and that. Yeah. This is how you shoot it. Yeah. This is how we edit it, and this is how we make it look.
Well, I was hoping he would say, this is how you light it. But the first trailer didn't instill much confidence. This one is better. This trailer is much better.
Yeah.
I know I'm still being, Jack hates everything. This trailer is much better.
Yeah.
Much better.
Because we're comparing a 2-minute trailer to a under 2-hour movie.
Yeah, exactly.
So we're going to expect so much.
Yeah.
So much more when we get to it. So when we get to it, we'll get to it. And hey, hopefully.
His ex's new boyfriend is in it again, who I still think is the best character in cinema history. Because he's just the nicest man on the planet. Just wants to help.
Yeah,
doesn't care about
very happy to help.
Ex's past, you know. Yeah. Just wants to help.
Yeah, no, it's just something fucked up with.
Fucking great character.
You just go with
hilarious
it. Anyway.
writing.
Yep. So this one, this flipped my mind. You remember that the Batman's still coming out?
Vaguely.
Exactly right. As I was scrolling through, I saw a picture of Pattinson's Batman.
Yeah.
And I've gone, oh, yeah, we're getting that, aren't we?
Because all the Flash stuff took over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like
everyone's excited about the Flash instead.
Our Bats has just been like put way out the back. Like he's almost been Morbius.
Pretty much.
And they've just gone, yeah, no, it's coming.
Yeah.
It'll come.
Because that first trailer, what was it? It was 20%.
Yeah, and they were like,
whatever.
Oh, it's 20% filmed of it, and you're like, okay, that's. We're all like, oh my god, it fucking looks mad. That's it.
I think we all heard that and then just went, okay, we'll wait patiently.
Yeah, and everyone has been waiting patiently.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think between the build-up of like Spider-Man waiting to be like anything to come from that, and then obviously the whole Flash thing with Batfleck supposedly be returning and whatnot.
Yeah, well, he is. Yes.
So it was just a vague thing where I was just like, that movie is coming out, isn't it? Still slated for a March next year release. But we've just heard nothing else. It's just been like recycling the same garbage.
Yeah. That first trailer was this year, wasn't it?
Very early.
Yeah.
I think.
You'd have to assume there's a new trailer coming soon.
Well, the movie
You
should
would
be done by
assume.
now, really.
Done-ish.
Done-ish, maybe some reshoots and that, but it should be fucking ready to go. But hey, we'll fucking see from there. All right, I think it's time we start talking about some movies.
Yeah.
Let's jump in. Shall we start with Spree or shall we start with Becky? I think we start with Spree.
Yeah, probably.
Get Spree out of the way.
Yeah.
We're going with Spree. All right, done. Let's talk about Spree. All right, so Spree is the quick synopsis. Desperate for an online following, a rideshare driver has figured out a deadly plan to go viral, and he will stop at nothing to get his 5 minutes of fame. So Spree was released in 2020. It was one of your film festival movies, purchased by a distributor for $2 million, and gone, bleh. Here you go. Have it out in the world. This was directed and written by Eugene Kotyarenko. Runtime of 93 minutes. Unknown budget. Small-time film. You can't expect it to be much. It was much at all. Couple iPhones. There you go. A few GoPros. The box office made $43,000. Yeah, I had to.
You could almost get a Toyota Hilux for that much. Almost.
I was contemplating putting the number in there. I'm just like, no, for 43K, I kind of have to throw that in there.
I'm sorry, but that's the funniest thing I've ever heard in my entire fucking life.
Rotten Tomatoes score of 67% of the critics, 59% with the audience. This was starring Joe Keery. Yeah, I know. This is starring Joe Keery as the lead. We know him from Stranger Things. We also had Sashir Zamata, David Arquette, strangely enough, Kyle Mooney, Misha Barton.
Misha Barton turns up.
And Joshua Vale and a couple other random people for whatever fucking reason they're in there. So straight into it, Jack. Spree, your thoughts?
It's just not very good, is it?
My fucking God. Well, it's just not good at all.
It's one of those. It's a movie where you look at your phone too much. That's the point of the movie, pretty much, or something. You post too much on the internet or something. I don't fucking know, but the premise is not as interesting as it thinks it is. Yeah. And then it's also executed quite poorly. Yeah. It's just a poor movie. It's just a very poor movie. It's not very good.
It's just really not. It's really not. Yeah, you kind of get your hopes up on this one because you see.
I think the lead's good.
Yeah, you see a relevancy of Joe Keery being on the screen. You're like, oh sweet, Joe Keery movie, something different, weird. We all love him from Stranger Things.
And he sells it. He sells it really well.
Yeah,
I think
he's great
as a desperate YouTuber. I think he's great.
Yeah, him in it is great. It's just the overall.
The movie around him.
Yeah,
is not.
It's just not good. I'm completely the same. This movie is not good. Could not stay eyes on and paying attention.
Yeah, it's just like, I get it. I get the premise, but I don't want to watch a movie on GoPros. I just don't want to watch that.
Very hard, especially when, some of it is literally like filmed like fucking proper like vertical. Yeah. And you're like, come on, I've got a 70-inch TV. Why am I watching this vertically? Yeah. I don't want to see that the whole movie.
Yeah, it's just not nice to look at.
No, handheld footage is its own thing. Like, it's been done. It's been done well.
Genre.
Yeah, it's its own thing. This just sort of comes in and just goes, hey, this is now the modern way we do hand-found footage. Yeah. But throw in some fake Instagram accounts and...
It does look like a vlogger's video.
Yeah.
But that's a problem because it's a movie, not a vlog.
Yeah.
And yes, it fits and it makes sense within the story they're trying to tell. But I don't personally want to look at that for a movie.
Because it's hard enough, you got to think of them going, we need to make this a full hour-and-a-half movie of just...
How the fuck did they get an hour and a half
of just the GoPro footage? Basically, they've just gone, how do we get an hour-and-a-half live stream to look like a movie? Yeah. And, okay, they found a way to do it and get there, but it's just everything else that happens in between it, and you're just like, I don't care, because it's just, it throws things at you at random places. Yeah. Like when he starts to kill people, and you're just like, it just happens, and you go,
why?
It's almost like it's
why
going...
Why is that his plan? And then when it is revealed why it was his plan, but his friend is like, you're faking it or whatever.
Yeah, his whole thing was just like, you've been doing like social platforms and that for 10 years. making content for nobody.
Yeah.
You at most you have 6 people that have watched something of yours.
But he seemed very passionate about it.
Yeah, he was
So
passionate
what's
to
wrong
get it
with
done.
Like, this is kind of shitting on small-time creators.
Yeah.
Why do you think that makes us angry? You know, like,
Yeah.
like, just do it for the love of it. Like, you don't have to kill people.
Exactly right.
I don't know. It's such a weird
it's
lesson. Like,
it
you know, the
is.
whole thing is the lesson. That's the
hashtag the lesson.
And then the lesson at the end is just like, you know, to get a following, you have to play the game and have to be really fake. But if you're real and you kill people, 4chan will like you. And I'm just like, I don't want 4chan to like me.
No one
I don't
wants
want to be
4chan
anywhere
like
near
them.
4chan.
No,
Watch
not
this
at
pop
all.
up on 4chan in a year.
Yeah, no, 100%. No, but it's true because like, the only message you take is, hey, don't get so caught up in the social life and trying to become something. It's not for everyone. Not everyone can get lucky and make it.
No.
You look at us. We've been doing this 1.5 years now. We don't have a massive following or anything. We got a select few people that watch us and join us, and thank you all for that.
And it's still my favourite part of being alive is this show. Like, I don't give a fuck who's watching. No, I don't give a fuck how many people are watching.
Yeah.
I give a fuck who's watching, of course. Thank you for watching.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you all.
But yeah, just the message is supposed to be, you know, I think, do what you're passionate about.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Just be creative, do what you want. But it's just told in such a stupid way.
Mm.
And it doesn't come across at all.
No, it's
not believable. Like, Joe, what's his name? Joe Seeley? Kiri. He sells it as a YouTuber, vlogger, whatever, but no one else does.
Yeah.
Like, they go to the rich, young Twitch streamer who talks in extremes, and, you know, the way he talks is very TikTok hype house and stuff. But even, they don't know what a TikTok hype house is. They don't know how these streamers talk, and they're just guessing. Like,
it's just very outlandish
that
and
guy
like over the top.
so fucking bad. Yeah, no, it's just not very good. And then the kills, like, I get this is a cheap movie, but
yeah, some of them are just like they really didn't try.
And they were like, you got 2 people hanging out of a sunroof, and he drives towards a pole, and it's a fake out.
Yeah.
And then they just get bit by a dog,
which you don't see. You just
you
see
don't
the
see.
bottom half of them and a bit of blood, spurt down. You going, ooh.
There's
fuck.
a nice driller killer reference. He kills someone with a drill, and like a
that had the smallest drill bit I've ever fucking
Yeah.
seen.
And I think it's a reference to Driller Killer. I don't know if anyone on Earth has seen Driller Killer. It's a terrible, terrible movie.
I don't even know what the fuck that is. But it's the
But
thing.
the kills are just like, and then the theme is no one believes he's really doing it. It's faking it. If anyone is watching, they don't believe it, and they think he's just putting on a show or whatever.
Which is like,
and then and then all the viewers come from a DJ.
because he was with the
girl.
the Asian DJ Uno.
DJ Uno, yeah. So all the viewers come over from there,
Yeah.
and then they just stay.
Yeah, they're just keep watching.
Yeah. If you're watching a streamer and their stream finishes and then they raid someone or like host someone else, you never watch that second channel.
No, you go and you go, oh, this is not what I'm here for.
Yeah, who else am I following?
You fucking leave. You go find something you actually want to watch.
It's like, and like the on-screen graphics and stuff, it looked like a stream. It looked like an in-stream.
Yeah, they did a good
I'll
thing.
give it that.
Yeah.
God, it's just not good. And the soundtrack is just fucking annoying and loud.
There's a soundtrack?
Yeah, remember the stupid loud techno noise? And it's like a joke, but then that's the actual soundtrack?
Yeah.
Why is David Arquette in this?
It's... that was the same thing. Brooke looked up and went, David Arquette. I'm going, fucking why?
I don't think he even makes a minute of screen time. So 59 minutes.
Yeah.
59 seconds.
Yeah, that's about it. And then it's just a junkie by the end of it anyway.
But yeah, you know, like, as good as the lead is, his descent into madness and doing anything, it's
Obsession.
not that believable. Like, he doesn't have a snapping moment.
No one... It's the same thing as... No one can get away with that for that long.
No. Yeah, he starts off as, like, this sweet YouTuber kid, and he kind of stays that way even through his, like, mental break or whatever.
Yeah.
There's no point where he snaps and he gets desperate. Like, he kills his friend.
Mm.
But it's just, like, he's still just, like, himself.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just... It's a weird movie to explain because so
is.
little happens.
Yeah, and at the same time, you don't want to tell people go watch it because you're like, no, don't watch it.
No, don't worry, it's shit.
Yeah.
It's very shit.
Very, very shit, and not enjoyable at all. Because it just seemed interesting from the start. And you go, oh yeah, rideshare person goes and starts killing people.
Okay,
Sounds like it
cool.
could be good.
Yeah. But everything that happens is...
And it's just, yeah.
And there's the subplot, like a subplot of the comedy store host creeping on the comedian.
Yeah.
And he's like... And you think there's going to be like a love plot thread or like a sexual assault plot thread or something. But no, he just strikes out a couple of times.
Yeah, he's...
And it's not as cringy as you think it is. And it's not... He doesn't assault her. He's just like kind of an awkward guy trying to make a move and he doesn't do very well.
Yeah.
Why was that in there? There must have been like, this other plot's going fucking nowhere. Let's try something else.
Yeah, they realised like, oh, fuck, how did we get from here to there? I will start another fucking live stream from someone else's point of view. And that'll
and
make
it's
it
like a
great.
split screen nightmare at the end and you don't know who's watching or who's filming.
Oh, mate, it's
because
just
you're
chaotic.
supposed to be able to follow all the cameras. And
Yeah.
like, okay, this is the back windscreen camera. This is his phone in his pocket, or this is the YouTuber guy has like a camera holster and he like clicks it onto his chest so you can watch him get killed.
Yeah.
That was the point where I went, okay, I'm going to look at my phone and not pay much more attention to this.
Yeah, pretty much.
He has like I can't explain it any better. It's like a gun holster, or like, you know how people put their babies in the front thing? But then he just clicks his phone into it, and I was just like, come on.
It's just his own little camera. But it's the whole thing where he just like double taps it and just fucking turns on the stream automatically. And he's straight into it. I'm like, sorry.
You know how hard it is to set up a fucking stream?
Oh my God.
It takes so long.
Yeah, you don't just tap something and then it's there ready to go. Fuck off with this
OBS
shit.
works maybe 30% of the time.
Maybe. It can
If
be
you're lucky. It
right
is
now.
free, thank you OBS, but
But it's the best. It's just right now can be the only thing running on my computer right now. So when that's happening, I can see the green box. We're running fine. My red light isn't flashing. We're good. We're fucking killing it.
Yeah, Spree's just a bit
Spree
shit.
fucking sucks.
Not good.
Brooke said she put the sleepy fucking faces. Said yeah, Spree, not you guys. Gemma's also said, have you guys seen Unfriended? It was all from the perspective of friends talking on Skype and them using their laptops, and it gave me such a headache.
I did.
Think, like you guys said, we want movies filmed in a cinematic way.
Yeah. Unfriended, that was the first of its kind to do that.
Yeah.
So the premise was interesting, but they didn't execute it very well again.
Yeah.
And then a movie came along called Searching, which is all done on a computer screen, but it's done really well. It's really like intense and suspenseful, and it's kind of only one actor really.
Is that the one that came out recently?
Yeah, it's pretty recent.
With Harold and Kumar.
Yeah, I wasn't going to try and say his name just in case I'm insensitive, but yes, it's what you're thinking of.
Yeah.
And that
it's
was
for his kid, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay,
And that was done really well. But yeah, Unfriended, they made like 3 of them.
Yeah. Brooke said she saw it at the movies, worst horror film. Yeah. #Tinder date.
It's just it's not great.
It's one of those ones.
Tinder ain't great.
I never watched it. I always saw it like popping up here and there. I was just like, oh yeah.
Oh, they marketed the shit out of it.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, trailers everywhere for that thing.
Yeah, of course. It was a time when everyone's on their laptop and PCs weren't as big. It was a laptop thing.
Yeah.
Everyone had to have laptops.
Everyone was still on Facebook desktop.
Yeah.
Like, it was less phony.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, no, it's something I always see come. I still see it come up on TikTok as well.
Yeah.
Like scenes from that. I've gone, okay.
I think you can tell a story like this, but you can just do it cinematically, and it would be so much better. You could have this exact movie just shot differently, and it would still not be great, and the message would still be pretty cringy and stuff. But it would just be so much more interesting to watch.
Yeah, it's someone being a serial killer.
Yeah.
It's the easiest recipe to make.
You want to watch someone get run over by a Prius? Sure.
Yeah, just follow the rules of fucking movies, man. That's all you got to do. So yeah, that's Spree. It's there.
If you can gather anything
it's
from
on
that.
Netflix. If you want to watch it, which we do not recommend to do at all.
No. It's not good.
Leave it there in the do not watch list, basically. So I say with that, let's move on to Becky. So, Becky, the synopsis for this reads, spunky and rebellious Becky tries to reconnect with her father during a weekend getaway at a lakefront house. The trip soon takes a turn for the worse when convicts on the run, led by the merciless Dominic, suddenly invade the home. So Becky was released in 2020. Directed by Jonathan Millot and Carrie Murnian. Written by Nick Morris, Lane, and Ruckus Sky. This also had a runtime of 93 minutes.
Yep.
Weirdly enough, for both of them, the
weird,
exact same runtime. This also had a budget I could not find. Just another movie out there. But the box office did make 1.1 million.
Hey, there you go.
Much more respectable.
That's alright, that's 6 figures, baby.
Than Spree's one. I just see Brooke's message. Adam, have you seen Jack's Dick yet?
Not yet.
No, not yet.
No.
Rotten Tomato score, 72% in the audience, 72 in the critic, 56 in the audience.
Okay, that's more surprising than what you said the first time.
I know, yeah, exactly right. So this is starring Lulu Wilson in the lead, Kevin James, Joel McHale, and Amanda Brugel. Weird to have people that we know in a movie like this, especially Kevin James of all.
Yep.
So just straight up, Jack, Becky, what's your thoughts on Becky?
It's a bit boring, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a little bit boring, and that's a problem.
Yeah.
I didn't like it very much personally. It's better than Spree.
Definitely better than Spree.
Kevin James was very good. I wasn't like the whole time I was watching him. I wasn't like, it's Paul Blart.
Exactly. Yeah.
I was like, okay, like Kevin James is having a crack here, and he's doing pretty well.
Yeah.
I think. Whereas John McHale, I was like, it's John McHale. Oh, okay.
Which is a good thing. He didn't really have to do much and didn't do much.
The actress who plays Becky sucks.
Lulu Wilson.
She was not very good at all.
Yeah.
The movie is named after her character and hinges on her character, and she's just not very good.
Yeah.
There's gore and there's violence, and normally people would say, oh, well, Jack must like it then. But even with the gore and violence, it's just a bit boring.
Yeah.
I think.
It's different.
Not enough happens in this movie.
Yeah. It's different when you just throw the blood and gore in there. If it doesn't still like give you anything around it to create substance from, you're still like, yeah, that's there, but it's still shit.
It is the first movie in a long time. You know when you're about to vomit and you get the tingles? You get the tingles and you get a bit of saliva. It's the first movie that made me do that in a very, very long time.
Yeah.
With the eyeball.
Roger. Yeah.
I was very, very close.
Yeah, that eyeball scene was
because we were both eating lunch while watching this, and did not foresee that.
Yeah, I looked up from my noodles and I was just like, oh yeah. Cool.
Yeah, there are some stylish choices that I quite like. There's some handheld stuff that follows some action that I really like. Like Upgrade is my favorite movie of all time, and there's a lot of that. And so I'm just naturally drawn to action like that. But it's just a bit few and far between.
Yeah.
The trailer, I thought it would be more traps and stuff.
Yeah,
like cool traps.
You'd expect that.
But there's only one sort of little trap montage scene. Really?
Yeah.
A couple, maybe a bit more.
No, he got on traps, I guess.
But the main character is just not interesting at all. And she's not a very good actress.
Yeah, definitely not a great movie. I thought it was just fine.
Yeah, with a full stop.
It's just fine as a movie. No,
it's okay.
Won't revisit it. But I'm not going to blast and be like it was terrible.
No.
It wasn't great, but it was just okay.
Okay,
it's there.
Fine. So much of it is just like, oh my god, like she just runs away. But like the first half an hour of this movie is John McHale trying to say something and then she runs away. Yeah. And then it's like, okay, we're in this location now. And then he tries to say something to her and she runs away again. Yep. And I was just like, okay, we get it. She's got some trauma from her dead mum. That's fine. I don't blame her for that.
Of course.
Why do we need to see it 4 times? Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah. It's like it is just fine. There is, as you said, like the violence and gore is like there and very over the top. The issue is that it's filmed bad, so it's filmed out of frame. Yeah. When it does when the hits happen. Yeah. And then it goes into here's all the blood and all the bits. Yeah. So they had some great prosthetics made, like half heads or like
things sticking out of necks and stuff, and they look great.
Yeah.
But you don't see how they get there.
Yeah.
They clearly just had the finished prosthetic.
Yeah.
Not the.
They weren't able to get the full cut of going.
There was
Here's
no, like,
the thing. We got to put the CGI in.
Yeah.
And then
And
zoom
there-
into the real prosthetic. It's easy if you just chop that out of frame and then go into
There
it.
was no stunt people stabbing anyone. It's just kind of implied.
Yeah, but so the plot is terrible because it's not explained at all.
And it could be finished with the first interaction with the bad guy.
Mm.
Like when he comes up and he's like, "Hey, I don't want to be here either. Just give me the thing and we'll go."
Yeah.
That's literally all you have to do. And she just went, "Yeah, sure. Here you go." And it felt like she was gonna. And then he was like, "Sorry, your mum's dead." No, he was like, "Your mum's upstairs," and it's not her mum.
Yeah.
So the rest of the movie happens.
Yeah.
It's like
Exactly
one
right.
conversation, like so many movies.
Yeah. So Kevin James' whole thing is him and the people with him just a bunch of cons that were getting transported in a transport van. They killed someone and then took over the cops and fucked up for their shit.
Yep.
Their whole plan. Kevin James. Sorry, before anything, Kevin James is a neo-Nazi in this movie.
Yeah.
He's big bearded,
Bald,
with swastikas all over his body, back of the head. He looks intimidating as fuck.
Yeah, he does, and
he acts it too.
He's great.
Which is very weird to say.
I would say he's great in this.
Yeah,
honestly.
because my question is, who in this room, who in the writers' room went, we've got this character.
Kevin,
Who do we play? Who do we get to play it? And someone's just sitting in the back going, I watched Paul Blart Mall Cop recently, and that Kevin James bloke.
I bought a zoo or whatever that movie was called.
Yeah, Zookeeper, I think.
Zookeeper.
Whatever it was. That guy would be perfect. And then they contact him and he was like,
"Yeah, fuck it, I'll give it a crack."
No, nothing I've ever done before. Sure. And then just went for it and decided to have a field day with it, and he gave a good performance, so I'll give it to him. He definitely made a good performance in it.
Yeah, he's great. Not heaps of him.
No.
Not heaps of him.
No, not a lot.
But I think that's okay.
Yeah, 100%. It's okay. I mean, you're not working with a lot of people in this movie, but then at the same time, they're trying to tell the plot without telling the plot. So the whole thing with Kevin James is they're here trying to find a key.
Yeah.
But throughout the whole movie and up until the end, you don't know what this key is for.
No, it's just
Other than it's for the Brotherhood.
Nazi stuff.
And you're going, what the fuck? Like, are we in a futuristic world or something? Is this key going to unlock like a virus and what's...
Yeah, but then you see the key and it's just nothing.
Yeah.
Kind of. It looks like a key.
It's just there and you just... you kind of want that plot expanded upon. So you sort of understand like what you're working with and what the threat is behind this key.
You want to know why they're so evil.
Yeah.
Like, yes, they're Nazis and that's very evil.
Mm.
You get that. But why are they so ruthless and cold-blooded? Why do they want this so badly? You don't find that out.
Not at all. Not going to find that out, and just don't find it out. But yes, the eyeball scene is ridiculous.
Eyeball scene is something.
Yeah. So, we're referencing to an eyeball scene. Basically, Becky stabs Kevin James in the eye with the key, and as she rips it out, it kind of...
It sticks to his eyeball.
Yeah, the eyeball follows suit in the
but
pulling.
it's still attached to the stem.
Yeah, still, it's just hanging there.
I already don't like eyeball stuff, and God, that just comes out of fucking nowhere.
Yeah, basically one of the other guys comes, he tells him to just cut the eyeball off, but he uses like the kid scissors that can't, so he's just kind of like just playing with this fucking stem.
The most disgusting thing I've seen in a movie in so long. It's so uncomfortable.
Oh, it's so
and it goes for
ridiculous.
so long, and I was just like, ugh.
Yeah, it's a real thing, but the plot of this movie just sucks. It tries to give you the heart in it to go, oh well, it's about her mum died and she hates everything now, and her dad's moved on with another woman, and she's not happy about that.
She's just a shit kid. Like, if you had her as a kid, you're just like, fucking hell.
Especially after this, you go, alright, yeah, cool, you stop some bad guys, but fucking take it easy, champ.
Well, he doesn't have to worry about it anymore because he just gets shot.
Yeah.
Right in front of her. John McCarran just dies very early.
He just takes that fucking the easy boat out. The other, his His other woman just has to sit on the lounge
Yeah.
for the whole movie with her son.
It does the Hollywood thing. There's 2 dogs straight away, and you're just like, okay,
Yeah.
they're gone.
Wonder what happens to these
I
dogs.
wonder what happens to the dogs. Lo and
Hey.
behold, they get fucking shot to death.
But the second one, but I had a bit of a giggle when it was running for the big guy, and he just turns around and just literally just lays it in the face, and I've gone, that's bad to do, but that was
I
hilarious.
see a lot of dogs getting punched in the jaw.
Yeah, because he literally just turns. He's a fucking big guy.
That guy is massive.
One hit to the jaw, and the dog's just done.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
and that's
oh.
another thing too. Like they all set up that they're reluctantly there under Kevin James.
Yeah.
Like none of them really want to be doing what they're doing for the Brotherhood.
Yeah, and he seems to be a person that could really take over this whole situation.
Yeah. But Kevin James is the super intimidating one.
Yeah.
I think he's got like that silent killer. Like he could erupt at any moment, but he never erupts.
Yeah.
I mean, he does literally. He gets set on fire at the end. That's kind of erupting, in a way.
Sort of, yeah.
And then he's just fine. He has some more dialogue after that.
Yeah.
He gets set on fire, and he's got like the
stop, drop, and roll.
Yeah, it's like the Three Stooges. It's just like a bit of charcoal on his face. It's like, no, you were set on fire with a flamethrower.
Yeah, it's they get the flamethrower, and then he gets run over by the fucking
the
lawnmower,
ATV or something.
ATV lawnmower. It's got like a fucking chipper on the back of it that's just like eats away at his face, and it's really cool. The after effect when it's like literally like a clean cut.
That's what I mean by the dummy. Yeah, it looks crazy.
Looks cool. It's like there's cool moments to look at in this movie, but again, it's just a movie.
It takes too long to get started, and then when it does get started, it's like.
Yeah.
And it stumbles for a bit, and then it just finishes.
And there's just nothing there to like.
Nah.
Want you to keep.
And when she starts singing, I was like, oh, okay, Hollywood's trying to make her a star.
Yeah,
this movie is a vessel to try and make, and she's got the most fucking annoying singing voice in the world. She's got that voice, like. Makes my fucking skin crawl.
I got straight onto the phone when that started.
Yeah,
but
like,
I can miss this.
It's just like, okay, they're trying. Hollywood is pushing her. It's. I can't think of another example. Whatever, but they're just like, oh, she's gonna be the next big thing.
Yeah.
China does it a lot. China will put a big pop star in the Meg or something.
Yeah.
To be like, hey, look, she can act too. You should buy her records.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Lulu's already had a bit of a push because she was in, Ouija. Origin of Evil.
Don't know what that is.
It was one of the bigger horror movies where the Ouija board had another sequel come out for it. She was also in Annabelle Creation, I want to say.
Which I've seen, but I don't remember.
I think she's in it. I'm not 100% sure, but it's a child actor. She's going to go into horror movies.
Yeah.
When you're a child actor, you go 2 pathways.
Yep.
TV sitcom, horror movies.
Yep.
Are you a little bit funny or a little bit creepy? Yeah, we'll push you off in this way.
And then you'll be a pop star.
And then you get a little bit older and they go, all right, now we really give you the push.
Then you're Ariana Grande or
fucking someone like that.
I don't know.
But
yeah, so Becky's not great. It's
Becky
fine.
Is, yeah.
It's okay.
It's just a movie. It's another movie.
It's another just a movie.
Like it is just the okay dot.
Yep.
Put it out there. It's done. Lockie's just joined in. They some nice PJ pants there, boy. Thanks, Lock.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us here.
Kmart, baby.
Kmart.
Kmart forever.
Very much fucking so. But yeah, Becky, that's it just lacks everything. It's just there.
It's just
Watch Becky,
takes
don't
too long
watch
to
Becky.
start, but isn't great when it starts. And then it ends.
You're not gripped. You're not going to be gripped in it.
No.
Basically there. Okay. I think we stopped talking about movies there, and we answer questions now.
Fuck movies.
Fuck movies. We came back just to answer questions. That's the real reason we're here. We just have to kind of
Turns out questions are very heavily reliant on banter. So when we did our solo ones, it was just kind of like we answered in like 8 seconds, and then we're like, okay, and the next one is like,
Yeah.
Questions don't work in a solo.
No, they don't. They're awkward to answer.
I know I stopped saying it, and I know like I took over. You like that extra as kind of the solo thing. I fucking hate doing solo stuff. Even the thought of sitting down to record and talk about a movie made me want to fucking die. I hate solo stuff.
Yeah.
I love this podcast with all of my heart, but I'm not doing
It's a
solo
joint
stuff
venture.
anymore.
It's a joint
God,
venture. It has
it's
to be
so
done.
hard.
Yeah.
It's so hard.
I leave the extra with you to choose the options in that and just bring me the movie.
Yeah.
And then re-record together. And that's the way it has to be.
I'm fine with that. Extra can be our baby.
That's it. So, Okay, Brooke's done there. Hey, Jake.
Yes. Yeah.
We'll get to that, don't worry. That one's coming. All right, let's jump into some questions. We're going to answer some pre-requested questions first, and then if you guys want to chime in with any of your own, send them through. We'll read the chat. We'll answer it out as well. So let's start with we'll start with Jacob. Does it still smell like me and Jack's room?
No.
It surprisingly doesn't.
It just smelled like a carpeted room. It didn't have a distinct smell to it when I moved in.
Yeah, and it was weird because when he moved out, it still wasn't left with like a smell of anything.
Yeah.
And once Brooke got in there and moved her stuff back in there, and then obviously had to move it back out, but hey, it still didn't smell and nothing lingered. It was just like, I know you stank, boy. You're a chef. You got that chef stank, where it kind of has to sit and linger for a bit.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
it didn't really smell like anything.
Yeah, so it's all good, Jake. You didn't leave your smell here. Lockie's just coming with one. What movie have you seen at a gold class cinema?
I've never been to gold class.
I also have never been to gold class.
We were going to do it for Endgame, but we would have had to buy them like 10 months in advance, and we thought of it about a month before.
Yeah.
Because that was all just completely booked, and we're like, yeah, we'll just go to Warrawong.
Yes, pretty much is his way. Nah,
the gold class of the Illawarra.
I've just never been intrigued by gold class.
I don't really give a fuck, hey, like, I don't typically
I just want to go watch a movie.
at the movies anyway.
Exactly.
So I don't want a meal.
I will never buy popcorn. I'll never buy a drink unless it's in a special can or a special box.
I'll take a Maltesers.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't want a fucking steak.
I'll go back if some of the movies that I've seen like twice or three times, then I'll go and eat and drink because I don't know I can risk going to the bathroom.
Maybe if a classic came out at gold class, like something from my top 10 maybe, like that would never happen if you see my top 10, but
yeah, Scott Pilgrim and gold class, that'd be fucking mint.
Yeah, but no, it doesn't particularly.
Yeah. No.
And you and I, notorious old men, if we're in a chair too comfy, we're gone. We are out. We are asleep. It doesn't matter how awake we are or how tired we're not.
Really getting there. I've been pretty good with the cinemas. Some movies I've had a bit of a couple minutes. No, we've got to do the podcast. Got notes. Fuck. Yeah, Brooke said she sprayed fabric spray all over the carpet and mattress, so yeah, she attacked that pretty fucking quick. Nice. Jess, what do your favourite movies have in common, if anything?
Nothing really. My top two were cheap, like made cheap, DIY style, like Upgrade and Evil Dead 2.
Yeah.
Very DIY, very cheap, very small crew and stuff. But then like my fifth favourite is one of the MCU's biggest movies, and my third favourite is Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. So I was like, this crazy massive budget.
Yeah.
So they're all quite fun. Except Hereditary, because that's a nightmare.
Not that fun.
Yeah, I guess nothing.
Yeah, they're just
good movies.
It's just good movies, the broad taste,
Yeah.
Movie guys that just, like a bit of everything on the spectrum.
None of mine are like arty movies. All of mine are like massive movies.
Yeah.
I think that surprised some people because I'm like a snob, but yeah, a lot of mine are just like, Mad Max Fury Road is an exceptionally good movie. Of course it is.
Exactly right.
No, I don't have like a basket case or anything in there, Maybe Scanners, but that wasn't in my top 10. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're all just like massive good movie.
Yeah, that's it. Gemma's come in. Favourite movie soundtrack of all time?
Freddy vs. Jason.
Yeah, I think we've had that before. What was
Pokemon the movie?
Hey.
I had it on CD.
Fucking banger songs in there. Shrek?
I guess if we're talking score, Lord of the Rings trilogy, of course.
Oh, score will always be.
Because I would just fucking bump that in the car.
I have. There's the playlist on Spotify.
Yeah.
You've got the Lord of the Rings Spotify playlist, which is just like all of the score.
It just
so I was driving along on a Sunday morning just with the Shy music playing. I'm just like...
Just makes you feel everything.
Fuck yeah. And that's what you want.
Yeah.
No, but real soundtrack... horror movies always have good soundtracks just because metal is associated with them.
Yeah, always.
So you're always going to get a really good soundtrack.
Especially early 2000s. Because I'm a slut for new metal, so...
Fucking A. Yeah, Saw...
Yeah.
Saw 4 had X Japan write a song for it.
Yeah. I remember you mentioned that in the Saw one.
Oh my god. Absolute brilliant song. Listeners here, Scott Pilgrim vs. the World soundtrack fucking slaps.
Yes.
It fucking does.
Brie Larson's version of Black Sheep.
Yeah.
I It's one of my most played songs on
Matthew
Spotify.
Patel.
Yeah.
Great track.
So sad, whatever that is. I'm so sad, very, very sad.
Absolutely brilliant. It's
God,
Scott Pilgrim is
Pilgrim's
just
so fucking good,
it's the
dude.
best.
What a fucking good movie.
Oh, we're gonna watch that again
Definitely
soon.
need to rewatch, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think Brooke's seen it either. I know she's gonna hate it,
Let's go.
so she's gonna have to watch it with us.
Fuck yeah.
Okay. All right, Alyssa's questions. Dream guest on the show.
Probably Lee Whannell, I guess. It's been the running joke, but
has
it's
to
not
be.
really a joke.
Yeah, it's
I just think he would fit right in, just
Yeah.
like an Australian weirdo.
exactly right. It's a massive one. Jason David Frank, the Green Ranger.
Realistically, like any of the... this isn't realistic at all, but like any of the Red Letter Media guys or like Ralph the Movie Maker or any of the YouTubers I watch, like,
Yeah.
I don't know, it would just be cool to collab.
Yeah.
Any of the Weekly Planet dudes, you know, just like all the stuff I listen
Come
to,
on
I
in.
just want to talk to them.
Just-
Like they're my friends.
Come join us on the couch.
Yeah.
Brooks just said never seen it and I know I'll hate it. And Gemma said, Brooke, it's so good, what the fuck?
But
Yeah.
I will have a lovely time watching it again.
And so will I. It'll be a great time for us all. If I have to watch Ghostbusters with you, you're gonna have to watch Scott Pilgrim with me.
Yes, fucking can't wait to watch Ghost. We're watching Ghostbusters after this. One of the best movies of all time.
Never seen it.
Can't wait.
I guess I'll find out.
Cannot wait.
A movie you think would be better if the main character were cast differently?
Ooh, that's a great question. I don't know the answer to.
Not a chance.
Typically, if a movie is good, there's a very good reason for that.
Yeah, it's generally the main.
No one's really been cast that wrong. Really?
Yeah. Very hard to gauge it because you can also be like, well, who would I prefer to see in a certain role take that on
Yeah.
as well?
Well, like, you know, like how different would Mission Impossible be if it was John Krasinski or
Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves? You know, like, yeah, especially at that time. Yeah, how different would The Matrix be if it was who was big at that time? Brad Pitt, maybe.
Yeah,
You know, like
could be.
I don't think that would be better or worse. They would just be so unbelievably different.
Yeah, it'd be like, hey, what about Nick Cage being Captain America?
Yeah, well, he was meant to be Superman. Nick Cage was going to be Superman. So
My God, those photos are the fucking best things I've ever
with
seen.
the mullet,
Yeah,
Superman's mullet.
Jesus fucking Christ.
You know, Jake Gyllenhaal was supposed to replace Tobey Maguire in Spider-Man 2.
Yeah,
What the fuck would that look like?
yeah,
Tom Hiddleston was meant to be Thor.
yeah, exactly.
You know, like,
There are those little things where you just go,
and it's not like, yeah, it wouldn't be better or worse. I just want to know.
Yeah, you want to see that. You want to say that in an alternate
Yeah,
universe.
Marvel's What If, but just casting the Matrix
Yeah,
differently.
that's right. Gemma, would y'all do a live stream of you watching a movie and doing commentary?
I would. That's my dream.
Yeah,
That's
we
my dream. I don't
we
know
can
how
definitely
to
do
do
that. It will be hard
Yeah.
because Twitch has very, very specific guidelines where if they start hearing something in the background, they go, you go
Your channel's gone, buddy.
fucking gone, get the fuck out of here, you're not paying for your shit.
But yeah, it's my fucking dream to do anything like that.
Yeah, we'll definitely try to work out something where it might be...
Even if we do, like, after lockdown, do a live screening at Diamond Dogs or something.
Yeah.
Like, have a projector on, and then we sit at the front with mics and just talk over it. Like, that... To
Could
me,
be-
that's just
could
the
be
most
fucking-
appealing thing in the world, to do
Yeah,
something like
a
that.
live show.
But yeah, Twitch doesn't like that.
Yeah, it may be a case of we have to watch with headphones, and
You
maybe
watch
you
along
guys
with
would have to
us.
do a watch along and go,
Yeah.
press play now,
Yeah,
and sort of like sync it up. So yeah,
Because
That's
I
something for the
listen,
future,
I
for
listen to
sure.
commentaries just as podcasts.
Yeah.
If I know the movie well enough, I'm like, yeah, I know what they're reacting to.
yeah, for
But,
sure,
Yeah.
for sure. Brooks also said Ryan Reynolds shouldn't have voiced that stupid Pokemon movie.
I still haven't seen it.
Yeah,
I've heard it's.
I've got it here if you
I've
want to
heard
watch
it's
it.
just not very good.
It's
And Ryan Reynolds.
an IRL Pokemon
Yeah,
movie.
it's a weird choice.
It is weird because it's the Ryan Reynolds voice, and
This has been Ryan Reynolds.
it's just
Yeah.
because it's similar to his Deadpool voice, and you're like, I can't see this.
I just have no intentions of ever watching it.
It's not great at all in any fucking capacity. Alright, back to Alyssa's. Is it rude to recline your seat on a flight, yes or no?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like if you're just going on a standard flight, you're just flying New South Wales to Melbourne or whatever, It's a big flight, but it's, you know, a lot of seats. It's cramped.
Yeah.
Everyone just wants to get on, fly there, get off.
Just do it.
Easy done. Everyone just sit in your fucking seat. It's an hour flight. Don't be a fuckwit.
Yeah.
If you're on a longer flight, okay, maybe a bit different, but surely everyone's going to do the same at the same time.
Yeah.
So you probably all sync up and go for it. But
I would say inspect your surroundings.
yeah,
Check who's behind you. Like if you got a pregnant mum behind you or something, don't
Yeah.
recline.
and I'm
Give
sure
her the room.
I'm sure you can recline to a certain degree.
Yeah.
You know, go, hey,
Yeah,
if I
you're
just
not in
get
their lap like
yeah, exactly.
while you're there,
right.
just give us a scratch. You know?
Just scratch the dome for a second. You know, a little bit of leverage and you're okay. And then as long as you know there's a bit behind you where they can be comfortable, sure.
Yeah.
But definitely inspect your surroundings, otherwise you are just a cunt.
Yeah.
Basically.
I don't often think of myself on a long flight. In
Mm.
fact, I think of anything else on it.
Yeah. I'd rather just be on a cruise for 2 weeks. So much better. Oh. Favorite type of apple?
Probably just a pink lady, I guess.
Just a standard.
You don't eat apples, do you?
I do. I don't strive to eat them, but I like them.
Yeah, I just get pink ladies because they tend to be the best ones.
Yeah.
Like if you get a bad royal gala, you're fucked. They taste like fucking wet paper mache.
It has to most fruits if you don't get them fucking right.
Yeah, that's true.
They will just taste a bit like.
I just go a banana instead. I'm more of a banana boy. Love a banana.
Bananas are okay if I have one, and
Okay.
it's like perfect.
Yeah.
But there's a little bit of mush. I'm like, nah, too mush.
Oh,
Not
super
good for mush.
hard green ripe banana is the grossest thing in the fucking world.
Fucking me.
Nobody likes a hard banana.
Yeah. Rambo Slambo. Can only assume that's Maddie. Ooh, papi chulo, that kissy face. Mwah. That's for you.
Okay.
What do you watch first when you're in the shower? Mine is Hands, and apparently that's weird.
It's just not weird. I go top to bottom. So when I start washing, I go like across down and then just go down.
I am stuck in a way where I get my gel and I start right here in the chest. I plant it here in the chest.
I start like here.
Yeah. Always starts in the chest and then it goes down and then around.
Okay.
Usually I just have a lot more focus on the dick and the balls.
Yeah. That's fine.
And then we go everywhere else. But we start the chest. That's where we're starting.
Yeah.
You know, are you going to be washing your hands for, like, if you're getting the soap, technically aren't you already
your
washing
hands
your
are
hands?
being washed.
Yeah, as
they
you're
wash you.
washing.
I can see just doing a quick like, okay, just make sure everything's gone before I touch myself.
But you're already in the shower.
I see.
You're already wet.
I see both arguments. I genuinely see the case for both arguments.
It's just now that I'm thinking more into it, I'm
I
like...
personally don't fucking care. I brush my teeth in the shower. Apparently that's weird.
Yeah.
No, I'm just like, I'm already there.
I just can't do anything in the shower. I just
I
want
give
to
a fuck.
get in the shower, wash myself, get the fuck out.
I love a long shower.
Fair. We'll see when the water bill comes in. Would you rather live stream yourself having sex annually or have to say your mother's name as you come every time?
The first one.
100%.
It's only once a year.
And it'd be fucking amazing. You'd
It'd be
make an
kinda
event
sick.
out of it.
Yeah. People would watch.
100%.
You get good views.
Yeah. Followers, subs, everything.
I'm
Donations.
the last person on earth I want to watch have sex. But
Yeah.
still, I don't have to watch the VOD.
No, 100%. You're just doing it.
I would have to check the stream to be like, okay, it's all running.
I think for that we just hire someone and just be like, hey, you manage this.
But saying your mum's name every time.
Yeah. No.
Like, I don't have a lot of sex, but still, that's like too many times to say my mum's name.
Yeah, and it's just not okay. Everyone's okay with sex going live on the internet and that now these days.
Also, I posted nudes on Reddit for 6 years. So
That as well. He's one step ahead of
doesn't
the
bother
fucking
me at
game.
all. I don't anymore. Don't go try looking for them. They're all gone. But I did once upon a time.
There you go. How do you hold hands? Fingers together or interlocked? It's a mixture. I
Yeah.
mix it.
It changes.
It depends. It depends where you are.
Yeah. If you're walking interlocked,
Yeah. Nah, more just fingers together if we're walking.
you're right.
Sometimes. I mix it up.
But on the couch, you're never just like sat there hot. Like
I can't do it for too long.
Yeah, you're usually like doing something nice.
Interlocked, it just feels fucking like trapped for too long.
I got sweaty hands too.
And then you get way too clean.
I
You're
get
like,
sweaty
I gotta
boys.
fucking stop.
I got sweaty little sausages.
Yeah. Them little sausages fucking, yeah. Alyssa just said, just hold each other's hands. I don't want to.
No.
It's
I got
just-
sweaty hands now. It's hot in this room.
Just wait till someone rolls around. Boy, we're gonna
can't
be
wait.
fucked again. Gemma just said you guys are so cute holding hands together. We're not holding hands together.
It's not happening.
It's not gonna happen on this
not.
one.
That wasn't the crux of the question.
No, it's not. It's just a mixture. It depends. There's many factors, too many factors.
Yeah.
I don't prefer either one. They just both happen.
If I'm holding Frank's paw, I just put it long ways there, and then I gently clasp around it.
It's a bit fucking different if you're holding a dog's paw.
Absolutely fucking hates it. He wants nothing to do with it.
It's just... But, hey, okay, that seems like a Frank thing.
Yeah.
He would just fucking hate any interaction like that. Like a snob. Don't fucking touch my paw.
He's not the best.
Yeah, what an asshole. Your two favourite colours?
Purple. Purple's my favourite colour.
Mhm.
And probably red. I resent my car a little bit because I wanted a red one, but they didn't have any available.
Okay.
But yeah,
Okay.
red, I guess.
Green is my top.
Yep.
It's really my only.
Same as Louisa.
Shout out greens. If I had to get a second one, I'd probably go with like a blue,
Alright.
like
Yeah.
like a sky blue.
Nice. You're a very springtime colour sort of person.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
nice
hate
blue
the
sky.
spring.
Yeah,
Allergies,
coming.
boy, allergies.
It's coming. It's only a few days away.
I had a quick allergy hit last week, and boy, did it fucking suck.
Yeah.
Could not breathe. Yeah, Jenna just said Frank has issues.
He does. He does.
Definitely.
A long list.
You're going to a dress-up party together. What are you going as? Couples costumes. So this
Man,
is a you
we
and
like
me.
movies, so we have infinite possibilities.
Could be. We'll go Pulp Fiction on it.
Yeah. If a dress up party, I gender swap for dress up parties. It's just,
Okay.
I don't know. It's just funny. To
Yeah,
me.
that's not my first time in a dress.
So yeah, exactly. So yeah, I'd be Uma Thurman. Uma
Yeah.
Uma Thurman.
Yeah, I'd be Kill Bill.
Yeah.
I'd be Kill Bill. Fucking why not?
Yeah, we could do fucking anything. It'd probably be
Oh,
a
yeah.
Star War. I could do a Leia, and you could do a Luke, or a Han
Oh.
Solo and a Chewie.
Yeah. Yeah.
I could sweat it up in a bear costume.
No, I wouldn't mind Scott Pilgriming it though.
Oh yeah,
I'd go full Scott.
I'd go for Ramona.
Oh my god! Don't fucking start me with
Ooh,
Ramona.
yeah.
Mary Elizabeth Winstead just.
Why do you think we like that movie so much?
I would leave Brooke in a second. I'm gonna wait for her to hear that downstairs because I can hear the stream from downstairs. What do you mean? And a shout out to Brooke on that one as well. Lemon juice in the eye or lemon wedge up the bum?
Oh, up the bum.
Yeah.
Would it even feel like it? I'm gonna sound. Oh, there she goes.
Yeah, you got it.
I'm not particularly au fait with things in my bottom, so I don't know if citrus would feel really bad. I assume it would. It's all like nerves and stuff.
Yeah. But maybe not after a strenuous poo.
Yeah.
And there's a bit of like and you've created a bit of friction with the paper and you've got
Like
that
a multi-flush job. You're just like,
yeah, the ones where you're just like there's
Yeah.
you can feel the tearing.
But again, eyes, just like, I don't.
Yeah, the eyes are straight
Stay away
out
from
of
my
it.
eyes forever, please.
Yeah, I definitely feel like yeah. Wedge in the bum is tolerable.
I suppose, yeah.
Yeah.
Wouldn't know. I'm not going to try it.
No way. There's no lemons in this house, so no one's fucking trying it. I think there's more. There's a second one that I forgot because people sent them after. I had this planned out. I'd get everything typed and ready to go, and then
I
people
sent
want
us
to
some
keep going.
on like Tuesday
Did you? I
to
don't have
the
it.
Instagram page. But it's fine.
Oh,
We
put
can
a
do that on
copy
the next
yourself.
episode. That's fine.
Yeah, okay.
Don't look bigger now.
Quick ones of Chelsea. What is a good memory you both share? Like together? We share it together?
I guess. All the podcasts.
Yeah, every week.
Any night we just hung out here.
Yeah, the pre-COVID hanging out,
Briefly
playing
shaking your
games.
hand at Enter Shikari.
Yeah.
First time I ever met you.
Is that the first time?
It was the first time I ever met.
Oh my God, what a fucking kick that was too. Enter Shikari,
That was
Hacktivist,
insane.
my God.
Rao brought out the ladder.
Oh,
What a strange band. Fuck,
What a
that was
great
one of the
band.
best shows I've ever seen.
Enter Shikari, they don't do wrong by me, and I know that their music is evolving and changing every record, but I love all of it because he's just ridiculous.
We've had some good hangout nights here with the gang, various gangs. You got
Yeah,
you got a few
gangs.
different gangs.
I got a few going on here and there. Yeah, it is just any time.
We haven't really done much else outside of this house.
No, because pretty much it's just
Podcast.
we work and then we do podcasts.
What was the movie we went to the same session, but we didn't know we went to the same session? That was fairly recent. It was this year.
Was it?
And you stayed for a post-credit, so it had to be... And I fucked off.
Oh, fuck. What was...
I don't know. We'll have to go back and find it.
Yeah, fuck. I remember that now, but...
Yeah, and then you walked in, and we just happened to have seats, like, pretty close to each other.
Yeah, because I walked down, it's just like, boy, I wish I did what you did and left.
Yeah.
Oh, it was something fucking stupid. It was a dumb one, too.
Someone might know.
My
In
God.
the chat. Tell us if you know.
Yeah. She also asked, now that you're roomies, what are you excited for?
It was fucking Wrong Turn.
It was fucking Wrong Turn.
Wrong Turn.
Yes, that's it. Because the whole ending to that was just
Yeah.
the fucking one shot of the van driving
With the
down
credits
and her
rolling.
getting away. The credits are rolling and shit's happening. And I'm like, yeah, there's going to be more to this.
No.
There's going to be more to this.
No.
And it goes on. 15 minutes go by and I'm like, there'll be something.
Nothing happens.
Come on. And then black. Everyone's cleaning up around me. And I'm like, oh, yeah, that's fucking done. All right.
Yeah.
Wrong Turn. Fuck yeah.
Bad movie.
Now that your room is, what are you excited for?
The podcast.
More
I
podcasts.
just watching movies together.
Yep.
Standing around, getting in each other's way in the kitchen.
Yeah, it's so weird.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's great, but
Living together, yeah, it's just quite nice to live with your mates, isn't it?
yeah, especially
that.
yeah, it's fun. It's good. It's good just having another person in the house.
But more podcasts.
More podcasts is the
More
fucking.
normal podcasts.
It's what it is. That's the way. Couple from Brooke here. Jack, tell us how it's been living with us.
Good. Very good.
Enjoying
Very
it.
normal. Yeah, it's quite nice.
We're a quaint little house.
Quaint little house. It was a bit of an adjustment, like seeing people again all the time. Like that was pretty strange because the last year I saw my roommates like 3 or 4 times in a year.
Yeah.
Because we were just on different schedules, did our own thing. So yeah, it's been kind of different. There will always be someone downstairs almost.
Yeah.
And that's very new to me, but I like it and it's nice and it's like, you know, I use my voice every day now, so that's quite nice. But yeah, it's just nice.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
It is. It's just really good.
Got rid of a lot of shit too because it is like, it's not a diss, it's just a smaller room. So I got rid of so much shit and that always feels good. I love getting rid of shit. It feels
But you
so
made your
good.
room look so nice as well, though.
Thank you.
This is just a very nice looking, easy room.
Yeah, I like simple. I don't like clutter. Yeah, but
Just fucking at me next time.
You don't wake up in here, you know.
No, but I would though, and I used to wake up in stuff like this. It used to be what my room looked like when
I used to
wasn't
have,
living here.
a lot of stuff. But yeah, no,
I'm just a collector. I just collect things.
I like it. Oh fuck, it's so nice just having my TV for everything now.
Yeah.
Not having that monitor set up. Thank
Yeah,
God.
that
Thank
is-
God, it's so much easier.
Yeah, it's a big TV for your room as
And
well.
it just looks nicer.
The only weird thing is just like the some mornings that I wake up and you're already awake downstairs
I do wake up
making
early,
a tea and I'm going, fuck. I'm not used to someone just like being up early and just like wanting to be awake.
Yeah.
Because it's just like when I wake up, it's just so I'm going
It's
to
purely,
work.
full work.
Like this morning, I woke up early enough. I got up before 8 o'clock. Mind you, I had to poo because of the macas we had last night, and I haven't had any macas in a decent amount of time. We've been taking it easy on the takeaway, and all today it's been fucking hitting me hard.
Yeah, I felt quite ill today, but I don't think it was the macas. I think I was just sick.
Yeah,
But
pretty much.
I just wake up early.
You're an early guy. That's different. That's good. Brooks' follow-up question: is it better or worse than what you thought, or I guess expected?
Exactly what I expected. I think not better, not worse. Just like I knew it was going to be nice, and it is. I knew it was going to be clean, and it is. Thank God.
Yeah, thank Brooke for that. How does it feel knowing that my parents and Jacob and Lana have fucked on your bed?
Yeah, she brings that up a lot. but I still just, I don't know, I don't really think about it. It was a free double bed. Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
Someone could have been murdered in it. It's free.
Yeah,
I
things
didn't
are
have to
made-
bring my bed.
Hey, things are made to be fucked on, man.
Yeah, I didn't have to bring a bed.
There's people out there that have had house parties and they didn't even know where people
Yeah.
have had sex in their house.
We moved in one van load because I didn't have to bring a bed. You could have done anything in that bed and I would have been like, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you for getting it ready for me.
Yeah, I don't care. There's fucking, yeah, like you said, people fuck. Okay.
And look
fine.
how much you watch the fucking sheets, Brooke. Come on.
Yeah. You know how many people fucked in the bathroom of the house, my last house? Like, the last house I lived in was a big party house
Yeah.
because it's a very good house for parties.
Yeah, it definitely
And
looks like,
some of the
like
shit
that way.
that went on in the bathroom in there, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't mind. It's fine. Please don't fuck in it now that it's my bed and it's my sheets. I would prefer that I am the only one who fucks in it.
Yeah, we'll try our best not to.
If you have to, I guess just change the sheets. I suppose if you have to.
Yeah, I mean, if we can.
I can't imagine a scenario arising where that would happen. But
Yeah, no, neither can I.
okay,
We have our perfectly fine king bed
apt to
ourselves.
bed. Yeah,
More than adequate enough to do what we need to do.
yeah. I don't know.
I think we'll be fine with that.
How does it feel knowing I'm wanking in the room next to you?
Incredible.
Okay, sweet.
It's good to know that someone else is in the same. It's in the house doing it as well.
Just, yeah, chucking some out.
And, you just got to do it.
You
You
gotta
got to
do
get
it.
it done. There's nothing
Makes you
wrong
feel
with
better before work.
it. Ain't nothing wrong with a house full of men having to jerk off. We just got to get it out of our system. Got to clean the pipes. You know. Come on.
Yeah,
That's what we got to do.
I'm in lockdown. What else am I going to do? I'm going to wank and I'm going to play Ghost of Tsushima.
Exactly right. Exactly right. Which Ghost of Tsushima? How are you enjoying it?
Fucking hell, it's great.
It is amazing,
It's
isn't it?
really good. The combat is so satisfying.
How far through are you?
Not very.
Not
I
very.
keep getting distracted doing the
Which is fair.
little towers and stuff. Not towers, like the encampments and
It is
stuff.
worth doing that stuff, and
Yeah.
side missions are key.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
you
I've
get some
noticed
really
that.
good stuff.
Because you get the stances and stuff, and that's how
Yeah,
you do it.
and you really need that to progress. And once you have it, it doesn't make it easier. It's
It
still a
gives you more,
challenge,
yeah.
but it just gives you the ability to do something a bit more and different to how it could be done.
Yeah. Like,
Then it just gets better and better as it goes. The
Even-
story
yeah.
is fucking brilliant.
yeah, I'm loving it.
It
I'm
is-
really loving it. Good
It's
game.
it's so good, and I think there's the director's cut coming out soon too, so I may upgrade my copy once that comes out so I can get back to it
Really.
because I have finished it, but there's a lot in that game I haven't finished, like all the little collectibles and shit. There's so much. It's a fucking great game.
Good game.
That's all the questions that we have
Sweet.
done here, ready to go. If anyone's still hanging around, if you've got some questions, let's send them through to us, and we'll knock out a couple more before we end this off. Hopefully everyone's all enjoyed it so far. It's been really fun to be sitting back here again.
Feels good.
It's just,
So much better than talking to myself.
oh my god, the solos are just,
Torture.
the minute I knew we had to do them again, my heart broke, and I've gone, no.
Especially since I went and
No.
saw The Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard for no fucking reason.
I know, which
I don't
fucking
think I've
sucks
even
for you.
mentioned it yet, but I sat
Quickly
through it.
mention it.
It's bad. It's a really bad movie. It's a fucking cringy, boring mess that I did not enjoy. Thankfully, I used my Dine Discover, so it was free. But still, I was just like, fuck, that was a whole day. Okay.
Yeah.
Fine. And then, yeah.
My session was literally the last session before they started kicking people out of the cinema. Because it was like, that was when lockdown got announced.
Yeah.
From like 6 p.m. that night. And I was walking out of the cinema and just seeing the people being like, sorry guys, can't
Yeah.
have
Oh,
you
no.
here. Gotta close down. I'm like, how unfortunate would it have been if that happened 2 hours before. Could have saved me a whole fucking movie.
We brought No Time to Die back to life, only for it to not come out anyway.
Yeah. We made the call about No Time to Die being dead and buried, and
Gone. Like, yeah.
they're just not.
All the marketing
coming
was
out.
pulled. And then, not long after we mentioned it, all the marketing, a little bit of marketing
A
came
little
back.
bit. It got just re-announced.
And now it's not going to happen.
Yeah, now it's just back out there and
Again.
yeah, god damn, I just want the lockdown to be over. Like, realistically, looking at the schedule coming out, I'm happy.
I'm pretty confident we'll have Shang-Chi.
Yeah.
even if they move it to streaming, which I don't think they will, because it's a new IP.
Yeah, and it's fine everywhere else. It's just parts of Australia. They'll go, yeah, fuck yeah.
And Florida ain't doing too hot.
Yeah.
But the rest of America is just like,
when is Florida ever?
We're embarrassed.
When is Florida ever doing it? Fucking good anyway.
So yeah, I don't know.
Shang-Chi definitely that needs to happen
1, 2,
because that's
3.
when it starts getting through.
No, that's only 3 weeks. 4 weeks, sorry. It's only a month.
Yeah, well, it's after August, which is sort of the telling point of what happens with this fucking
So we're
state.
in harsh lockdown restrictions, and we got to 319 cases. So
Yeah.
August is ambitious.
It's just the shit thing of us being in the Shell Harbour LGA, and it's like,
yeah,
not having cases here
but
fucking
close
sucks.
enough.
Like, we've had a couple in Wollongong,
Warrawong, Figgy, Dapto.
but they're just one-offs.
Yeah.
And they're nothing major.
Yeah.
Opposed to Sydney, which are getting all the cases, we're just like, if you can at least get Shell Harbour out of it, that means we can go to the cinema.
We do have members trying to get us out,
Yeah.
doing petitions and stuff, and pushing for it in Parliament. Parliament. But I don't think it's going to happen. So, yeah, I guess we just ride it out some more.
We ride it out and see whatever happens.
Just keep trawling through Netflix for movies.
Yeah. Which hopefully, I mean, they're supposed to be releasing more and more new movies every week, so maybe we'll get
That's what
something.
they said, hey. We'll see.
We'll see what happens. Alright, well, I think everyone's all questioned
call it.
out. I think we're going to call it.
Call it an episode.
And this has been great. I'm going to get that back to you there.
Thanks.
And we're going to round out this show by saying, guys, thank you very much for joining us on the live stream here. Anyone who has come in and checked us out. If you stuck around the whole way through, much appreciated to you.
Thank you very much.
Again, it is just so good to be back on the couch together
Thank
again.
fucking God.
Doing something like this, as is, we're going to be doing more live streams on the regular anyway. Just a bit of a shit talking, quick half hour maybe, see how we go. And get back to the main show and the extra together. Whatever we do, we'll keep you guys informed and make sure it's something worth checking out anyway. So, guys, thank you very much for checking us out. Make sure you go check us out on YouTube or Spotify, iTunes, wherever you get your podcast from. Any merch, like my shirt, like Jack's hoodie, you like that podcast at the .store, go buy this from the US. We have no say in it. It's just expensive and takes a long time to ship. But hey, you support us anyway. We just want to give you guys something to wear. So, with all that, I'm going to end this out and just quickly say...
You don't remember how to end it, do
No,
you?
I was like, do I end this a different way? I don't know. Guys, thank you very much for joining us here on the You Like That podcast. My name is Adam. I've been one half of You Like That podcast.
So just stick to what we know. My name is Jack. I've been the other half of the You Like That podcast. You Like That extra this week is American Psycho.
Yes. So we'll see you all guys on that one.
See
Thank
you
you very
then.
much, guys.
Thanks for watching. Goodbye.